I'm Edward Warfield. I'm the publisher of Citybiz, and I'm honored today to interview Renee Pastor, who is the CEO of the Pastor Financial Group. Welcome, Renee.
Thanks. Thank you, Edwin.
Can you provide an introduction to the Pastor Financial Group?
Well, we're new. I'm not new in the business, but I just went independent a year ago, July 2nd. We're a small group. I'm the lead broker. I'm the only boots on the ground broker, and I have two associates that work with me and support me strongly, Nathaniel Novak and Kelly Andrew. And we're in downtown New Orleans.
So your career included 13 years at A.G. Edwards before moving on to Morgan Keegan in 2004, and then ultimately Raymond James. Can you tell us about your career and the decision to launch the Pastor Financial Group?
Sure. Well, I started with Dean Witter, and when I started, it was really exciting. I got to live in a hotel in Midtown Manhattan and commute to the World Trade Center for training, so that was exciting. And then I was just lucky enough to be mentored by a broker there at Dean Witter who focused on what we call the rollover market, helping people transition into retirement. And then I moved to A.G. Edwards to build my own business up. And during that time, I saw the changes happening in the workplace where pensions were being removed. You know, no longer could you work 30 years at a company and get a monthly check and not have to worry about it. 401ks were changing. The burden of retirement was increasingly being put onto the employee. And so I moved to Morgan Keegan in order to pursue an area of business that was kind of new, actually very, very new, and that was to help people actually manage their individual 401k accounts. And then Raymond James bought Morgan Keegan, and that environment was just too it wasn't the right environment. It really needed to be independent as an RIA to pursue that type of business. And that's why finally, when most people my age would think about winding down, I go sign a 7-year lease and launch the Pastor Financial Group. But I'm very, very happy that we did. We just made our 1-year anniversary.
Congratulations. So what is your area of focus? Are you targeting women, pre-retirees? What's the niche? Or is there a niche that you're focused on?
Well, our past focus, and will always be our focus, is helping people transition into retirement. But our current focus with the Pastor Financial Group is really the pre-retirement part of it, where we can actively manage their 401k plans while they're working, because there's a new add-on that's happening in the 401k world called a self-directed brokerage account, which allows us to come in and be your own personal concierge money manager with your 401k account at work. And the focus on women just kind of came naturally because I am that profile. And we find women a lot of times feel intimidated by investing. They want to be more educated. They invest a little more conservatively than they should. So while we do this for everyone, we do have special programs that we work with women and educate women, a program we call EWOW, Educating Women on Wealth. So we want everybody to be educated, but the focus is on the 401k advice and actual management.
And who are the other members of the team? Nathaniel Novak and Kelly Andrew, what roles do they play?
So Nathaniel and I have been working together for 9 years. He's one of the typical students from that come to Tulane University in New Orleans, and they never leave because it's such a great town to live in. And he's got a master's degree in finance, and he is my right hand. He helps me manage a portfolio because we run our own portfolios. There's really not much he doesn't do except then what Kelly does. And Kelly is our person in the front, our receptionist, our everything. We call her our Swiss Army knife. She does a lot of our marketing. I've known her since she was in elementary school, and she just joined our group. She helped us transition. And so we're a small group, and we plan on, expanding maybe to another 1 or 2 people. But keeping still a boutique feel and the real personal feel to what we do.
And so what are the growth plans? You were adding additional financial planners? Do you plan to open another office?
Well, when we moved into this office, we have a few extra offices for growth, and we'd like to double our assets under management. We're at about 135 million right now. Again, just a small, sole practitioner. And I do plan on bringing in another broker or two, younger broker, as a succession plan to carry on. But during that period of time, to really get out there and focus on all of our marketing on reaching people who would like us to do it for them, to manage the 401k while they're working.
So one of your nonprofit activities includes teaching a financial literacy course at the Metropolitan Center for Women and Children, a shelter for domestic violence victims. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, how you got involved, and some of the results of your involvement?
Well, I've been the pro bono director for the New Orleans Financial Planning Association for many years. And I heard a presentation somewhere about another chapter in another state that was offering a financial literacy course to the domestic violence shelters. Some of them were prison oriented. And I reached out to them and brought the program into the Financial Planning Association and made connections with the Metropolitan Center for Women and Children. And we started the first program. It's an 8-week financial literacy program. The women are tested, they're assessed their financial knowledge in the beginning, and then an assessment at the end. And upon completion, they get a certificate of financial literacy, which some put on their resume. But it's been very rewarding. We never have a problem getting volunteers to teach. We all teach, part of the 8-week, even some CPAs and attorneys teach with us. And we've been doing it every year now. Well, COVID stopped us, and I'm sure we'll be picking it up again. But it's been very rewarding to watch these women who have been in compromised situations learn about money, get more comfortable about money, learn about budgeting, learning about just taking control, a little bit of control over their lives and planning for the future. So it's been very rewarding. We're going to continue it.
Is there any other part of the Pastor Financial Group story that you'd like to share with us?
No, just look for us. We're doing a lot of work right now in kind of getting. I've had a lot of work published recently, really talking about this new. It's a new part of our business that hasn't existed before. This ability for us to be able to go in and side by side with you, actually go in and manage this money for you in the early years when you need it managed, so that you've got that nest egg that you need at retirement. So it allows us to expand our market, come in sooner in your career, stay with you, guide you all the way through retirement. So we're very excited about being able to do that and have this market opened up to us.
Well, Renee, I wish you the best of luck with your business. And I feel like I've been involved. My company's been around for about 25 years, but I still feel like I'm in a startup. So I wish you best of luck and you're safe.
Always.